Teketeke Nation Live brings to you
Inawezekana.
Inawezekana.
My name is Kevin Etiang. Mimi ni mkaji wa Nairobi. Nimekuja Nairobi tangu nianze kusoma university, nikamaliza, nikagraduate, nikaanza kuhustle mpaka saa hizi nang'ang'ana.
So and you umetoka tu Shago juzi kuja campus?
Si juzi.
Umekaka?
My first year nilikuwa 2010.
2010.
So niliingia Nairobi kama mwanafunzi mara ya kwanza 2010. Nika-graduate na nikamaliza my fourth year in 2014. Nika-graduate na 2015 and that's how hustle ilianza Nairobi. Up to this time nashukuru Mungu niko sawa.
Oh, tashukuru. So at the moment what do you do?
Currently I am a consultant. My firm is called Unasi Consultancy. Unasi Consultancy, yes. And at the same time, I am a professional academic tutor. In majorly online activities, online training, writing professional documents to my clients. Yes.
What do you mean na his stuff? Mitambo tuko fiti? Tuko sawa, okay. What do you mean na online writing? Na umesema tutor. Ni lecturer ama ni?
No. The street name is academic writer.
Academic writer.
Yeah, the street name. But professionally, I would want to call it an academic tutor. What do I mean by an academic tutor? I would explain it this way, that we have many students locally and internationally. There are students taking online courses in universities, mostly in developed countries, and again, even locally here in Kenya, we are even having more students taking online courses, and this the traditional way of learning have those assignments. So I would say that a majority of these students do not have time to attend to their academic assignments.
Okay.
A majority of them. And I've explained locally and
internationally.
Yes. So there is a gap between finding somebody credible to work on assignments for students. So over time, I've had the advantage of knowing 2-3 people who have trained me in writing. That was back in when I was still in university. I started writing. It started generating good money for me up to this time. And maybe before you come in, I would say online writing, I'm categorizing it into two. There is academic writing or academic tutoring, and there is content writing. Content writing, I would give an example of search engine optimization, or the print media, or the bloggers. That is content writing. And now there is academic writing. Academic writing is now you have a format, you have a specific model of developing professional academic papers. Yes.
So we unacheza we ni part ya wale hawa umesema the two main categories. Yes. We una fall in which one?
Mimi nime specialize in academic consultancy. Though I know a little bit of content writing, but in terms of generating income, I saw it's not sustainable.
Oh, okay.
So I thought this other side is quite good and sustainable. Yes.
Yeah. So just to our viewers and audience out there, so we are live on Musa Watabu. Kindly follow us on our Facebook page and also Instagram is Musa Watabu. Tafadhali follow us. YouTube we on Teketeke Nation Live. Tafadhali ingia pale Teketeke Nation Live on YouTube, subscribe. Just to take you back.
Yes.
You mentioned something about training, and there are many people out there ambao nime interact now. They really talk about they want to do online writing. What does this training entail, and why the training?
As I've said,
Yeah.
academic writing is professional.
Mm-hmm.
Anything professional, you need skills to do it. So it needs training, because the level of assistance you will be offering, the level of tutoring you will be offering is quite advanced. Because you see, when somebody gives you an assignment, an online a class assignment, you do it badly, it attracts some sanctions. That student can be sanctioned, and to some extent, that student can face a lawsuit.
Yeah.
So you need some skills on how to do writing properly, how to do writing professionally. Yes.
So it is tough, yeah. And just to take you back, that earlier on you had mentioned you are previously employed. So the transition between umetoka chuo, umeandikwa job, when online writer, how did you manage all this?
Yeah, thank you. Let me maybe just give some good background, then get into that employment, and then out of employment, then get back into this. So I started writing in 2011. In 2011. I have about close to 10 years.
My friends, ukituma CV ile 10 years experience uko ndani.
Yeah. Unfortunately, saizi it's not okay, writing is not that formal kwamba tunaweza tumia mtu CV. Hajafika hapo. Baada ya 2011 nilikuwa na time I was trained personally. Nikaanza kuwrite ya mtu, and again nikafika mahali. In 2013 I owned my first writing account. Nikaanza mwenyewe kujifanyia kazi. Immediately after my university studies in 2014, that is the start of 2015, now I ventured fully into online writing, and I even expanded into opening my consultancy firm. But unfortunately,
that is UNASI.
Yes, UNASI consultancy. I started UNASI consultancy back in 2016. But you know, the unfortunate part with most of us, we have parents who are inclined into thinking that immediately after university, my son or my daughter must find employment. So in as much as I was trying to establish myself in Nairobi as a professional academic writer, pale nyumbani wazazi
Kapiga pressure.
Yes. Wazazi wanajua kama mimi mtoto wangu nimemfundisha asome vizuri, nataka kuona mtoto wangu amepiga suit, amepiga tie.
So what do you pursue for undergraduate?
In my undergraduate, I pursued Bachelor of Commerce.
So mzazi anataka uingie bank uchape mbaya.
In fact, nilitrain kama banka.
Yeah, my friend.
So alikuwa anataka kwanza akisikia asubuhi akinipigia simu ananiuliza unaendelea, naambia nimeamka vizuri, naenda bank napiga kazi. Ukimwambia story na online writing haelewi ni nini. Haelewi kabisa. So mzazi ako tu pale nyumbani, you're not asking for any money from that parent, but anaona pia hauko vibaya, ukienda nyumbani uko sawa. Anashangaa kijana wangu ameanza kuwa mwizi.
Nini anasema online writing? What is online writing?
So really up to this point, bado wazazi hawajashika the concept of online writing. They don't understand it. So they pushed me, wakanipush mpaka ikafika mahali nikaona at some point you see you just drop everything.
Comply.
I complied, but mzuri nikapata job. In fact niliitwa some firm walikuwa wanatafuta a researcher. Again, I was employed not as not in the field of finance. I was employed as a researcher. Same field I had decided to major in. So a friend of mine alinipigia simu akaniambia, I have a friend, an Indian friend, anataka researcher. Anataka kufanya naye kazi, anataka kumpatia contract ya 2 years. So nikamwambia, now that nimekuwa na hii pressure kutafuta kazi, and then pia pesa yenye alitaja in terms of mshahara haikuwa mbaya, ilikuwa sawa. So nikamwambia niko sawa. I went in, I was interviewed, immediately nikakuwa offered a job. So nikaanza kazi.
So you dropped now the online writing stuff?
Yeah, I dropped online writing and now got fully into
the job.
The job, yes. And now the job entailed a lot of movement around the country.
So a lot of traveling?
Yes, a lot of traveling because data collection, and then you come back to the company, develop a report, type the final report, hand in the report, and then again you're assigned
another site
responsibility. Yes. So ikawa hivyo, things went on well with the employment, But something I did not like with employment ilikuwa kwamba a lot of pressure kwa kazi. I don't know if you've ever worked for a private institution. I don't know. But ilikuwa na pressure mingi ambayo mimi mwenyewe nilikuwa nimezoea. Yes.
Deadlines.
Yes. Mimi nilikuwa nimezoea mimi am my own boss. I do things how I want. But now na sikuwa nimefikiria kwamba nitakuwa employed. Now I get into employment, nikaanza kufanya kazi, pressure mingi, traveling, time with family hakuna because nilikuwa in a month maybe I would be in Nairobi for 2 days. Because
those days uko tu barabarani.
Siku zingine niko tu barabarani, unalala kwa hotel, you don't have people yani ikakuwa issue kwangu. But now what really hit me nikarealize kwamba I did a mistake kwenda kuchukua hiyo job. I just woke up one day na nikaambiwa wewe huna kazi.
So they terminated
your
job
kabisa. Without any notification or something, kitu kama hiyo unaamka tu asubuhi, you've been earning about 100,000, unaamka tu asubuhi unaambiwa hakuna job. Ningori. Nyumbani una familia, una watu wanakuangalia.
So unashindwa itakuwaje?
Sasa itakuwa namna gani? And then I thought,
and that time had you lost all your contact within the online writing staff ama bado ulikuwa?
The unfortunate part is by the time I was getting into employment, my consultancy firm nilikuwa nimeijenga sana. I had a lot of clients. But unfortunately now baadaye nimeingia kwa employment, I did not have time to attend to them. So nikawapoteza wote to zero. So it was something nilikuwa nimejenga for about 2 years. Nilikuwa nimefika to a level I'm having clients up to a tune of 100 clients. But from nowhere nikawapoteza wote.
Nimepata job.
Yeah. Hata sasa ikafika mahali nikaona job naye kaanza kuingiza dopoa. Ikanipatia labda vitu sikuwa nifikiria naweza own gari mbio hiyo sana.
So umekashika una speed
gari niko sawa. Sasa nikaona
unacheza kama wewe.
Yes. Lakini sasa unfortunately kuamka tu siku moja
katika
job hakuna. Una watu wanakuangalia, una nyumba unalipa, una food unahitajika, vitu kama hizo.
Can imagine, yeah.
So ikani hit. Na hapo ndo pale penye nilijua there is importance of having a side hustle hata kama kuna job ina gani.
Mpango wa kando. No, si mpango wa kando in that context. No, mpango wa kando ni fiti, but mpango wa kando wa job.
It's so important. Hata kama job yako inalipa pesa ngapi, have something kando.
Things so happen with employees.
And maybe specifically after this the COVID-19.
COVID is a mess. It's a beast. Yeah, it has messed so many people. Yeah.
Kuna watu wengi wamepoteza kazi. They didn't have side hustles kwa sababu walikuwa engraved in that thought of why mimi niko na job.
But going back to the statement you mentioned, you see how our education system is. Majority of us, I'm not an expert of the curriculum development or what, but I think most of us are wired to toke chuo tuandikwe job. So we've not really been challenged enough to look at alternative sources of income. So tunajuanga tu msaki toka shule, unapata job, and that is how life is. So even our parents convincing them that yes, nimesoma, nimetoka campus, because watashindwa, what do you mean umetoka campus na utaki kutafuta job? But now kuna hizi risks that maybe job inazaisha or something. So hatujakuwa wired that we can hustle out here doing other things that can still raise an income. Now, comparatively, job ulikuwa umeandikwa and the income you had from online writing, who compare, do you think ungebaki kwa online writing pale mwanzoni ungekuwa una raise same income kama employment ama una feel employment ilikuwa better?
I would say that ningebaki online writing, ningekuwa up to this time, I would have been raising a lot of money compared to what employment was offering. You know, my only issue with employment is ikiwa umeambiwa kwamba you are supposed to report job 8 mpaka 5. Ikiwa utaamua kureport job 5 asubuhi ukae mpaka 5. Salary bado ni hiyo hiyo. So it does not reflect in terms of what you've put in. The money you get does not reflect the effort you've put in. Online writing nayo naipenda kwa sababu the more effort you put in, the more the outcome.
The more unashiba.
Yes. So unajua hizi I lost about averagely 1 year into employment. Now within that 1 year nilipoteza network yangu in terms of my students, nikapotea wote. That is sorry, not students, my clients. Nikawapoteza wote. But I'm just thinking, ikiwa ningebaki into this, what I was doing,
build your own empire,
saizi ningekuwa far away. Hata labda ningenunua maybe a better machine.
ungekuwa kofiti, ungetusumbua bana. Unajua pia hii stuff sometimes Mungu hucheza kama yeye ndio wase walan. Now in the event kuna wase hapa nje young guys wametoka campus that looking for a means of income na wangetaka ku get into online writing. How do they get into this?
Online writing is free for anyone.
Free?
Yes.
Ndio wase wanasema wana job.
Free for anyone. Venye tu watu wengi hawajui. And then labda wale ambao wanajua as far, okay, to the best of my knowledge, a majority of them wamekuwa misled. People do think that online writing ni pale penye utaingia tu in the next 1 month manza kuingiza
do
hivyo. Unaona? Everything good lazima we take step by step. I would say wale writers ambao wako saizi in the market, I would dare say 40% of them, only 40% of them are good. Au wengine wote are bogus.
Quality.
Quality yao iko chini sana. They do not want to take the time kuanza kutrainiwa vizuri. Wa take step by step. Waanze kulearn the process ya kuwrite na matatizo zake mpaka wafike mahali wako mae. Waanze sasa kujitegemea.
So what you mean that even in online writing there is a process lazima undergo. 1, your training. 2, ndio ufike mahali kuna kazi lazima uweke. Si mambo utaanza na utoboi hivyo vile wase wana expect. Juu wase wanataka ukipanda Monday, Friday unavuna. Which doesn't happen. In terms of okay, writing yani ni ngumu aje, unajua kuna different things ama
writing si ngumu. Writing one wants brains. Your brains must be smart.
Bado wasema kila msapa nje na kichwa bwana kwa brains zake.
Unajua nimesema smart brains. Watu wako na brains lakini wengine hawana smart.
Okay, sasa jua okay. Siko sure na zangu fast. So okay.
So 1, unafaa kuwe na smart brains, and then 2, you must be patient to go through the process. It's a process that can take you until a level pale penye unaweza jisimamia kama usema mimi niko na consultancy firm yangu. It took me a good 4 years.
4 years ku stabilize.
4 years ku stabilize, na nikasema kama mimi sasa I'm now independent, I can do my own things. It took me 4 years. But today utapata mtu within 1 month anataka kwe ametrain na ameanza kuingiza pesa mzuri. That's like why you realize that many people are clients end up kuchukia online tutors because they end up meeting wale watu ambao hawajakuwa processed.
Hawajaiva wakatokota.
Yes.
So if I'm just looking at the period of 4 years, imekutake learning through the processes, growing your skills, ndio ka deepen your understanding and then getting to the level where you are. You see many people who want to get into business wanataka zile pap kama chipo umetumbukiza kwa mafuta umeshaichapa. They want get into develop idea, get into the actual implementation haraka hivyo imeshaiva imejipa, which doesn't happen. Good things take time.
Yes.
Wewe ku online write time yako, so do you do it 8 to 5 ama it requires you to do more than that?
I just told you that online writing, the more time you commit,
the more the mihela,
the more rewards.
My friend, mimi napenda hiyo bwana. Ama are you coaching new people because maybe alinafaa tuongee baada ya hapa pia nione kama but napenda pesa bwana.
I do coach people
at a fee.
Training at no fee. I don't train at fee because personally mimi ni product ya mtu kunisaidia free of charge. Somebody who trained me hakunicharge. Train free of charge. Na mimi mbona ni charge watu kwa train.
Bwana sasa sisi wao ndio Wakenya tunatafuta bwana. Sasa unajua.
So I do train people wale wenye wako interested. And specifically you see, to me online tutoring is most suitable kwa wale mostly university students.
wanafunzi wa
wanafunzi
campus.
ambao wako university ndio the most suitable candidates for online writing.
Can they raise an income during that time?
At university?
That time ako chuo, anaweza kuwa na raise pesa that time.
Yes. I would take myself as an example. Only, okay, that training does not take too long. For as long as you have good brains, the training can take as short as 1 week. And then from there, so 1 week now, ini kazi ambayo you learn the skills as you do it. Ni kama kulima. Unaanza kulima ujikate pole pole. Injuries unapata.
Ufanye some mistakes as you go.
So you learn through the process ya kufanya kazi. Sawa?
Yeah.
So 1 week or 2 weeks of training na yule mtu ambaye amekutrain anafaa kuwa na uwezo wa kukupatia kazi.
Okay, so I would want to take you back to the issue account, but before you go there, we mentioned about okay, I've gotten someone who will train me. Actually take through the process. Hii training ni vitu gani zina learn? Kweka full stop amani. What am I learning?
One, professionally academic writing iko na specific models za write. Somebody would give you instructions that I want you to write a thesis. You don't know what a thesis is. I want you to write maybe I would say a dissertation. You don't know what a dissertation is. I would say you write an essay. An essay to convince me to do something. You don't know what that is. And again, I want you to write a research for me, but using an AP writing style.
So there are different writing styles.
Yes, there are different writing styles. We have APA, we have Harvard, we have Caribbean, we have MLA, several of them. So you need to train. Say, I've given you an assignment and I ask you, I want an argumentative essay, but do it in Harvard writing style. A layman person hawezi fanya.
Kwanza naanza kusema na Harvard University wanasema aje? How do I go to Harvard ndio nichoriki tu?
Yes. So hiyo ndio training ambayo una. So you are told ukiwa ukiambiwa kuandika essay. What's the format of an essay? Na essay ziko mingi. Somebody can ask you to write an argumentative essay. What's the format? Now beside that argumentative essay, how do you present it in APA style? Okay? And what is the general format of a professionally done paper? Okay? So there are such issues that you must go through a training. Yes. But the good thing is, you see, the training is not like a class whereby one day you will sit in an examination room and depend on your memory to pass that examination.
Hii mambo ya kukram vitu ndio.
So na kufunza, but in case ukiwa unafanya kazi ukiwa umesahau, you still have your computer and you can refer.
You can refer.
Yes.
And you see, in the current times where internet iko na all this stuff, these are things wase wanaweza soma tu na waka understand.
In fact, nikikwambia tu do training, si lazima mimi nikuje nikutrain.
Msa naweza hiva tu mwenye online.
Yes. As long as nikwambie kuna writing style inaitwa APA. Writing style inaitwa Harvard. Writing style inaitwa MLA. You can go on your own kwa computer yako.
Kusoma.
Anza kusoma. And then secondly, I've told you kuna essay inaitwa argumentative essay.
So I can go Google this stuff.
Google.
But you see now, wase wengi vijana hapa nje akipata bundles. Sasa yeye atashinda tu ana chat. anaona stuff zingine. So how people are really making use of the resources they have. Juu kuna wase wengi, it is true all of us tunakuanga na access to internet. Hata kama si throughout, but sometime. But instead of using the resources the internet kujempower to kuna hiyo knowledge, tuko in a position ya kusoma more, most of the young people now wanaitumia sasa maybe kwenda kwa hizi tu social media platforms kufanya stuff hapa na pale. And tunabaki, we can't really get into this online writing things ambazo wase wengi wanaweza fanya the way unasema wase ambao campus wanaweza fanya, because sasa skills hawana. Why? They don't read. Before we proceed, please to our audience, kindly, we are live on Facebook and tunakuomba follow us on Facebook, Musa Watabu. We are on Instagram, it is Musa Watabu. On YouTube, we are also on YouTube, it is Teketeke Nation Live. And as well, so this show on Sunday, inawezekana, it's a program that we intend to bring to you live every Sunday 5 to 6. And so we need to pay bills. And this program has been sponsored by Teketeke Solutions, which is a courier company working in Nairobi. Kutoka Thika road nzima tunatandika, going to Wayaki Way mpaka Limuru, going down to Mombasa Road, Kitengela, Athi River. Tunapiga Nairobi and the town center as a whole. So if you require to deliver parcel in Nairobi, doing banking, statutory payments, delivering a parcel, a cake, uko na shule you'd want to be served, uko na a hospital you'd want to collect samples from different branches, upeleke to your main testing center, you have a parcel. And there is one thing about using Teketeke Courier Solutions. It helps you to focus on your core business. Badala ujipata hapa nje una hustle kutuma boda wenye hujui, kupata una engage na vitu ambazo hujui. Kindly in Nairobi, call Teketeke Courier Solutions. The phone number is 0727884700. Ukiwapigia simu wanachukua mzigo haraka wanafikisha, and issues na kwa ziko fiti. So 0727884700 is the office number ya Teketeke Courier Solutions. You talk to them, wanachukua parcel yako, wanaifikisha mali, inaenda, unalipa bei fiti, mambo inakuwa fiti. Ni poa tulipe bills bwana. Unajua tunaweza shindwa kulipa bills, tupate tumeshindwa kufanya show.
Next time tusikue hapa.
Yes. The other thing I wanted to know,
Yes.
how much money, how much capital do I want to have kwanza online writing?
How much capital do you
yes.
need? To me, the biggest hurdle to start writing ni ku own a computer.
On a computer.
Laptop and a source of internet. Hizo mbili tu. So I would not want you see kuna laptop ita cost 100,000.
Laptop ziko zile juu.
Kuna laptop nyingine second hand ita cost 10,000.
Yeah, right. Okay. In fact, in town along Tom Mboya, I'm told kuna wasako na refurbished laptops hizi.
Refurbished,
yes.
Yes. So it can go for as cheap as you desire. Because now you see hauhitaji laptop kali because you're not using easy softwares nzito. You're only using Word. Let me just say Microsoft Office. And that's all.
Uko fiti.
Machine yote ambayo yenye iko mpaka hata na kama processor ya 2GB is okay. And after that you need a source of internet and lucky enough we have our smartphones. Most of us tuko na smartphones lakini sasa tunaitumia for wrong purposes.
Yes. Smartphones za selfie manini
na kupost Instagram. Social media platform.
No, nimesha mention social media platforms zetu, lakini zetu tutatumia poa.
Okay.
Yeah. Unaweza kuwa unataka kunichomea.
Okay. So ukishakuwa na hizo vitu mbili, you now need somebody ambaye atakuongoza kwa process ya kuanza kuwrite. Because kuna wale watu ambao wanakucharge kwa process ya kukutrain.
Training, the guys who charge, the trainees out here. Yeah.
Yes. To me, I would perceive it as unethical kwa sababu ulipewa bure.
Peana bure. My friend, unasema na kama ni mtoto wa pasi nini? Naona kuna injili fulani unataka kuitupa lakini nakusumbua.
Yes. And then secondly, baada ya kutrainiwa na yule mtu ambaye amekutrain anafaa kupatia uwezo wa kuanza kuwrite. To start generating money. Ama kama sivyo anafaa akuforward kwa yule mtu ambaye ako na uwezo wa kupatia
jobs sasa, the actual jobs.
Hizo jobs. And it's something good kwa sababu the current market rate ya yule, maybe if I have people working under me, I would call them my writers. I'm paying
when them, employer.
Yeah. Mimi ni employer. Na walipa it's called CPP, cost per page.
Cost per page,
Cost per page, I'm paying you between 250 to 400 shillings per page. And one page is 275 words.
Page moja ni 275 words. Unanichapa, unadunga so ine kwa hiyo page.
So nne. Kulingana na your level of expertise. Kama wewe ni ambaye una
beginner,
you are a beginner, nitakupatia 250 ama 300. A standard rate is 300. But again, there are some papers that are so technical. Enye nataka tu ukue. That's why I told you nataka smart brains.
Mseme
So for somebody mwenye ako skilled, ako experience, you can be paid 400. 500
Hapo sasa mimi ni yule mbaya.
uko sawa.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So
So